case you don't know me, I'm Dr. Ross Perry, and I'm here with Rachel. And Rachel's brought me about 4 boxes of sick or injured birdies, wild birdies this time. And we're about to have a look at the first one. So what do you know about this little friend?
This little man was found at Parramatta.
Right.
And his wing has been broken. They tried 3 days to try and catch him.
Right. Okay.
He was in a sewage plant area.
A sewage plant area. Right. Not a very good spot for us to be.
No.
Now about him. Okay, well, for those who don't know what this little birdie is, he's commonly known as an Australian wood duck, but he's not really a duck at all. He's a goose, and he's a more descriptive name is a Mained Goose, and he's a male by the colour of his head and plumage, and they've got a bit of a mane down the back of the neck, and they're a small goose. So, Australian wood duck or Mained Goose. Okay, these birds squirt poop like it's going out of fashion.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to use this towel. I'm going to sit down, make myself comfortable, and the cameraman just has to make sure he's out of range of the poop. But I'll aim it that way for the moment until I work out which wing is broken.
We just had to tape the flannel around him because the bandage he did have around his wing completely came off, and because he was flapping and running on his wing, we did.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Do you want me to snip that?
No, that's all right. Right, we've got a compound wound here. Right here, we've got a piece of white bone that hasn't died sticking out there. That's bone, so this is a compound fracture of the left wing, and it's of the left shoulder area. It's quite close to the shoulder joint. It will need pinning, and we'll just make sure the wing is alive down the bottom here. Just quietly.
There's an old break as well in the bottom of his wing.
Right. So he's got a mess down here, but the wing is still alive, I think. Anyway, he's obviously an anaesthetic job, so I won't put him through anything. Watch that backside aiming at you. And he's quite thin. His keel bone is quite sharp, so he's lost a lot of muscle mass, so he's been struggling for some time and not getting enough food, and or he may have a heavy burden of parasites. So we'll have a look at some of that poop under the microscope in a moment. And do you know if the other wing is okay or not?
The other wing appeared all okay.
All okay. It feels okay. Feels okay. Right. Okay. All right. I need a microscope slide. Which, can you just grab me one of those in that little box over there? Thank you. Let's keep coming around this way. Thank you. I'll get a bit of this poop. I think that's heaps. That's miles. So we'll have a look at his poop in a due course. We can see that the white part is lime yellow, and that in this case probably indicates a lot of bruising inside and the reabsorption of blood, breakdown of blood, but it can also indicate liver disease. So my next step is to feel the liver, which is normally in under the breastbone, which it is. The breastbone comes down to right where my finger is, this one, and in the sewerage area he is likely to have absorbed a lot of toxins, and they would be compounding the problem anyway. So if we're going to give this little ducky or goose a chance to recover, I advise that apart from being on a long course of antibiotics because of the compound fracture, etc., that he also be on a source of zeolite, and maybe on some chlorella algae, and there are a couple of other algae that we can give, but chlorella will bind heavy metals over time. It can be added to his food, and zeolite can be given as drops by mouth or in his food, or be not economical to put it in his water. So my advice for this one is anaesthetic. We'll have a look at the pup and see if he'll probably need treating for worms and flukes and all that. And we'll take him from there.